It makes it a lot easier. All right, guys, so we're going live here for this video. And we're just doing a quick live to show you how easy it is to remove tint using a steamer. And what we're using here, flip it around, Evan. It's just a little Bissell steam shot. You can pick it up on Amazon. It was like $30. But it takes all the adhesive off with it. As long as you're not pulling hard. If you pull too fast, it will leave the adhesive behind. But this process makes it a whole lot easier. We did it to the BMW before we sold it. And this is our second time using it. Evan does this on a daily basis for his job. So I never thought of this before. I'm used to using a heat gun, peeling it off, and it leaves a lot of adhesive behind, and you got to go back with ammonia and a razor blade and try to scrape it off. But with steaming, it makes life a whole lot easier. Where you going?
Turn the window off.
Oh. Any tips you want to share?
No.
No?
Nah.
Come on, give him some tips.
Is there anyone on there?
Yeah. Just... How do you start it, Evan? Like when you start in an area, what's your technique?
I use a razor blade. I heat it up with the steamer first, and then I use a razor blade to get the edge, and then...
A certain area you start at before, like...
I'll put the window halfway down and start from the top, and then I'll work around the borders, and then once I have the borders up, I can just do the middle and pull it off.
Let me see if I can get in close. You especially don't want to, you want to go slow. One, so you don't leave adhesive behind. Two, so you don't rip it, especially in these corners here. And then you have tint in there and it's a pain to get out in the little, whoa. What happened here? There we go. Sorry about that. Dropped my phone. So you don't leave it in these creases here in the gap.
Just rip right there.
Overall, it comes out really easy. There you go. Now he's got all the edging, all the edges done. Now you're just going to work towards the middle. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy process. Just be patient and don't rip the tint while you're doing it. You can always go back with a razor blade and
You don't want to burn any of the leather on the car either.
right.
Or the vinyl.
Typically, you just starting out, first time doing it, you could put a microfiber here where you're working so you don't burn the vinyl. But if you do leave any residue behind, just take a razor blade and make sure you have it flat so you don't scratch the glass. Maybe some either some acetone or some ammonia. You running out of juice there? See how clean it leaves it? That's it. Just do a quick inspection. See if there's any adhesive left behind. I don't see any. Looks good.
I don't see any either.
I'll just do this little window here. So we're taking it off because this tint is fairly old. And we're going to go get it retinted. Plus it was light. There's only 35% on here. We're going to put 20. And this is Evan's Mercedes C300. We're going to put, what are you going to do? 20 on the sides and
45 on the windshield.
And he's going to do the windshield 45.
Just to block out the heat too.
Yep. And the R8's going to go and get tinted as well. Same thing, 20 on the sides, and I'm going to do 45 on the windshield. Just go back with some glass cleaner, clean it up, and it's done. Easy peasy.
Like lemons candy.
Feel free to send us any questions. Drop your questions in the comments below. Anything to add, Evan?
Not really.
Not really?
It's self-explanatory. That's going to stay up there.
Just stay away from the vinyl as much as you can. If you can't, put a microfiber there or tape it just so you're not directly hitting this onto the vinyl because it will melt it.
Trying to get an edge. Trying to lift it up. Where's the other microfiber at? This tint is tough. I'd be really gentle with doing these side windows too. Alright.
You get it?
I think so. I got a little piece up. That's all I got up.
That should be enough.
Bird of my finger.
There we go.
Let me try that.
You broke it off? Oh, you still got a lip there, though.
I'm gonna take forever. Oh, I got some.
This tint is different from the other tint. It's thinner.
This one's thinner? The 3M's thinner?
It's thinner than that stuff. It's ripping a lot easier than the stuff that was on the actual window.
Oh, okay.
It's really thin.
Burning your fingers?
Yeah. God, it's just ripping apart.
This is harder than the other one that we just did.
Yeah, it looks like you left some adhesive behind on that one. So you guys get the gist of it. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And Evan can answer them, because he's the detailer. I'm just a camera holder.